My name's Jade and my job is I'm a first year engineering apprentice working here at MBDA. Just basic engineering, I'm doing my college first year HNC, which is 1 day a week, and then I also work 4 days a week here in the company on different placements. When I was 16, I decided that I wanted to go into law, so I started looking more into it, and I actually picked it as one of my A-levels, but I dropped it after the first year because I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Electronics was my favourite lesson. It was the only lesson I did actually look forward to, apart from PE. Then I realised, once I knew, actually, I really enjoy this, I'm going to look into maybe going to university doing engineering. My brother went to university. He's 2 years older than me. He did his first year, doing exactly the same thing, doing electronical engineering. And he actually dropped out of his university degree because he hated it. He was in 37 hours each week and didn't really enjoy being there. So then he got an apprenticeship with a different company. So I'd been told about this apprenticeship when I was younger by my teacher who used to work here. It was a really different interview than what I'd previously had. I've only ever worked part-time at a supermarket, so my interview for that wasn't as intense as the interview I had for this. My typical thought when I thought of engineering, as everyone else does, is maybe getting under a machine or something and doing something inside of that machine, getting a bit dirty kind of thing, but it just isn't. It's 4 years, the apprenticeship. In my first 2 years I will move around placements, working in design, working in assembly, just kind of different placements in engineering, and then in your last 2 years you work around specific placements, mainly engineering, so you could go into test engineering placements, design engineering, all engineering specific, whereas in the first 2 years you just get a feel of what actually goes on in the company. I think it's brilliant that I can get paid whilst I'm learning. I'll still get all the qualifications I would have if I'd have gone to university and get more. I maybe even get to go on to my degree, depending on how I do in my other qualifications. You've got all different sections working on different parts. There isn't just one person who builds it up from scratch. We've got a skills range across our company with the workers that are here. Some skills in assembly, soldering, working machines kind of thing, testing, inspection, like we've got x-ray machine. I play rugby, so I train 3 times a week as well as playing at weekends. I played for the lads team until I was 12, and then I play for the amateur club as well as England students, women team as well. My work comes before my rugby. I've just missed a game this weekend to do get up to date with all my college work. And I've got World Skills coming up, so I've missed a lot of games through doing World Skills with this company. Obviously my dad didn't want me to have an apprenticeship, but now he's can't sing my praises enough, I don't think. My dad's always been proud of me playing rugby. My mum doesn't like me playing rugby. She wants me to be a ballerina. My dad's the PSAO at TS Centre, so he's in the Territorial Army, but he did his service of 25 years in the army as well. My dad always wanted me to go in the army as well. Like, he had me in cadets when I was 12 and I hated cadets, so I think he gathered from that I never wanted to ever go in the army. I think I was a bit of a tomboy when I was younger. My brother was never into any sports, so my dad used me as his little sporting girl that he could take to the rugby at weekends. I'd never go back and do anything differently that I've not done. Like I say, I've got a car, I've got the money, I can go out and do what I want whenever I want. I'm getting the qualifications at the same time.